Hey guys, it's Lauren Losing. This is Saturday Sessions, or Shitty Saturday Sessions, as I dubbed it last week, because I'm coming to you today, again, looking like shit, and kind of sounding like shit, because I have a cold. I think it kind of makes me sound sexier, though. I'm looking like ghetto shit today, actually, with my big earrings and stuff, but I don't know, they're kind of fun. So I don't know how long this video is going to be. I really didn't plan this out. I kind of just set up my camera or my phone and was like, alright, I'll talk about this one subject for under 15 minutes, obviously. So I figured I'd get in on the skinny versus healthy debate. Les of Sarah did a video on this. I think it sparked from Samantha's video. And then I know Lisa Bean kind of did a video on it as well. So I kind of thought I would just give my input. I'm not comparing myself to anyone else. I'm going to say just basically how I feel on the whole skinny versus healthy thing. And before I do that, I'm going to say a couple of NSVs that I forgot to add into my Thursday video because I was already starting to feel like shit then, so I was having a pretty brain farty day. And I'm sorry if this video doesn't have that much energy to it, but I took some nighttime cough medicine during the day, because that stuff actually doesn't tend to make me too sleepy, but like I said, I'm not feeling great, so not too much energy. One NSV, if you can see here, if anyone else knows what that's for, it kind of reminds me of the Martha's Vineyard Black Dog, but it's not. This is the Victoria's Secret Pink. So I had a couple of pink sweatshirts that I have not fit into in a long time, and this is one of them. So I'm fitting into that again. I don't know if anyone else knows, but in Victoria's Secret Pink, they only go up to a size large. They have extra larges in some of their other stuff, but in the specific pink selection, they only go up to size large, so that's pretty exciting. So I'm fitting back into their sweatpants as well. And also, this is kind of a weird NSV, but you know when you go into a grocery store and they have the security camera and you can see yourself walking in? I used to, like glimpse myself, but try to avoid at all costs looking at that monitor because I don't know, it probably doesn't make you look bigger, but I just felt like I looked like freaking like Shamu with my fat ass, like just out there, and my chins and my shoulders. I talked about my round shoulders before, and my stomach, and I thought that I just looked like the fattest piece of shit ever. I looked up in the past week going into like a grocery store or Walmart or whatever, and while I would definitely still not call myself small, I looked up at the monitor and I said, wow, I actually don't mind seeing that image up there. So that's kind of a weird but cool NSV. Okay, so that just took up 4 minutes. So getting into the skinny versus healthy thing. I am one of those people out there who wants to be skinny. I think that some of it definitely has to do with just the way that my body is built. It also has to, like, my body shape. It also probably has to do somewhat with the fact that I'm so short. I'm only 5'2". And that I know what my body looks like at a size 10, and it's definitely acceptable. whether it be acceptable to other people, I don't really care, but it's definitely acceptable to me. It is not ideal to me. I've been, as an adult, I have been at a size 8'10", and I felt really good because I had gotten down there from a size 16, but I was still extremely self-conscious around people because, I would feel good kind of by myself, but then if I got around other people who were smaller, I still really felt like the big girl. And like I said, I think this kind of gets down to how my body's built. I've kind of expressed before that I have, in relation to the rest of my body, I have kind of smaller legs and I don't have big hips. As I lose more weight, I become more of an hourglass shape, but I'm definitely not an extreme hourglass. I don't have like this tiny waist and these awesome hips. I know a lot of people with hips hate them. I really wish I had hips. I have a friend who is pear-shaped, and she definitely kind of laments over her, I'm sorry about swaying back and forth. She kind of laments over her, hips and butts, her plural butts, no, her hips and butt and thighs, and I would rather be pear-shaped than this kind of round-shaped that I am now, but grass is always greener. So yeah, I'm one of those people who I want to get down to a size 4. Am I expecting that that's definitely going to happen? No. That's kind of my holy grail-ness. Some of this I'm not going to get into because, I'm sorry, this is such like a scattered video, but I am still going to be making my 3-month surgiversary video on Thursday, and I'm still taking questions for that video, so if you want to comment down below or to send me a message on Facebook and let me know whether you want your name to be said or not. On Facebook, I'm Lauren Dayton. My last name is Dayton. So feel free to send me any questions you want. So, like I said, I can't get into some of this because one of these was actually a question that I was sent. But would I be super happy if I got down to a size 8 and maintained it? Yes. Is that skinny to a lot of people? Yes. It's not skinny to me, and I think everybody else knows this, but I'm going to expand on some people in a size 8 are skinny to me. And I constantly am looking at other people, whether it be in public or in magazines or online, and say to myself or say to someone else, like, I'll say to my sister, I'll be like, if I had that girl's body shape, her flat stomach, her awesome hips and ass, I would be super happy at a size 10 or a 12. I would be content, I would live my life, and I would think I was a hot piece of ass. But with me and my body shape at a size 10 or 12, I am, that's not where I want to be. Did I do the surgery to be skinny or healthy? I did not have a lot of health complications before. I do have some musculoskeletal things going on that doesn't necessarily have to do with my weight. I have back issues every now and then that has more to do with the fact that I'm a nurse, and no matter how much you go over body mechanics and how you're supposed to lift and stuff, in certain situations, you can't do proper body mechanics. So my back issues have more to do with the fact that I am a nurse. My ankle issue has nothing to do with, or foot issue has nothing to do with the fact that I was a lot heavier. It has to do with the fact that I broke and strained my ankle. And I've injured my ankles and stuff before. I do have sleep apnea. So that is an issue, but I've gone over this before, but no high cholesterol, no high blood pressure, no diabetes. I did have fatty liver, and my liver enzymes were increased. So, yes, I definitely wanted to be healthy. That's part of it. I didn't ever want to develop any of those things, so even though I don't have that many health issues now, I never wanted to develop diabetes, or because it is in my family, not my immediate family, but my extended family. But high blood pressure and high cholesterol is also in my family, heart disease. I never wanted to develop those things, so yeah, it definitely had something to do with it. But if I was told, you will never develop any of those health issues, or if I went into this and I didn't have any health issues at all, and they said, you will never develop any of those health issues, do you still want to have this surgery? I would say, abso-fucking-lutely. Because I want to be comfortable in my own skin. I want to be comfortable looking at myself in the mirror. I want to be comfortable out in public with other people. This doesn't really have to do with how others respond to me. Have I had negative responses being overweight? Of course, I think everybody does. I've had guys call me fat. I've had girls call me fat. Girls are usually worse than guys, actually. I think most women know this. But I did this to feel good about myself, to get down to where I want to be. And like I said, as this journey continues, it's very possible that I will adjust my goals. But I want to get down to where I feel comfortable in most situations, which is also why I will be having plastics at the end of this, because I want to feel comfortable. Even when I get down to my goal weight, I am going to have saggy tits, saggy thighs. My arms have always been awful. They're going to be even worse. And then my stomach. So I'm not going to be comfortable in every situation. I might be comfortable in some clothes. I will not be comfortable naked, and I will not be comfortable at the beach or at a pool. So main reason that I did this surgery was just so that I could kind of ensure my happiness. I know skinny doesn't equal happy. But, you know, to control what I can control with my happiness, because when I am overweight, it's a snowball effect, and it's a kind of a chicken or the egg thing. It's, am I overweight and therefore I am unhappy, or am I unhappy and therefore I gain weight? I don't know which starts first, but I know that after one of them starts, it is a snowball effect. So I'm going to have to be working on the mental side of this. I have been working on the mental side of this. To anyone else who is not seeing a therapist monthly at least, I'm not going to preach to you. I think you should look into it, because a lot of people end up, you know, their mental issue. I think that may be one of the reasons why, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to power through this in the next 60 seconds. I think that's why a lot of people, the mental issues hit them all of a sudden, and it hasn't really done that to me yet. I see a therapist